Your subconscious mind is referred to as the master of your brain. It controls at least 95% of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Your subconscious mind records everything. It takes in information through all your senses and retains all information. So sometimes you may think that you've forgotten something, but actually your subconscious mind records and retains everything, retaining information that your conscious mind seems to have forgotten. The subconscious mind is highly suggestible, meaning it's open to suggestions. It's influenceable. It is open to influence from external factors. So the things that you hear, what you see, what you are conditioned to believe shapes the way that you view reality and the way that you act. Your subconscious mind, being so open to suggestions and influences from external factors, shapes your thoughts, your beliefs, and eventually your actions. So what you see, what comes through in various types of messages, whether conscious or sometimes unconsciously, you receive these messages without actually realizing. And people that you surround yourself with also influence the way that your thoughts, your beliefs, and eventually your actions are formed. I used to work in the advertising industry, and we use a lot of subliminal messaging in adverts. So things that your conscious mind may not necessarily be recognizing or aware of are actually being absorbed by your subconscious mind. So if you're advertising, say, a product, there are certain subliminal messages that are being sent to your subconscious mind so that the next time you walk by an aisle where that product is located, you might look at the product and your mind may connect those thoughts that you saw in the advert to the product immediately, causing you to actually buy the product. So your subconscious mind can affect you in either a positive or a negative way, depending on your environment and depending on what you allow to come into your subconscious mind. An example of negative influence on your subconscious mind would be the idea of lacking things, coupled with the idea of materialism. So, for example, you keep seeing videos on your timeline of people with extreme wealth, opulent, lifestyles and so on, and that creates a feeling of lack within you. Now, the more you feel like you're lacking something, the more you're going to lack that thing, because the universe amplifies energy. So if you're sending out negative energy, you're going to receive the same kind of energy back. So if you feel like you're lacking things and you start to lower your vibration or feel depressed because you lack things, you are bringing yourself further downward into a spiral of lacking. Now, if you just look at something on your timeline and you see somebody with a big house, a beautiful car, and you actually feel happy for the person and feel like, oh, I would love to one day have this, without actually feeling like you lack it, you could actually think like you have it already just by looking at it and sharing that person's frequency, sharing that person's vibration, being happy for the person, being joyful, being grateful for the person. Your subconscious mind can have a huge impact on your health. Your subconscious mind is moving very quickly and is operating in a very different energy zone than your actual conscious mind. So, if you are believing or holding these beliefs or having these feelings that are creating this lower vibrational energy, you'll be constantly in a state of dis-ease, not at ease, dis-ease. Having healthy thoughts creates a healthier body. The subconscious mind is also a wellspring of innovative ideas, intuition, creativity. That is where we draw inspiration for things that we bring into life. Everything began as a thought before it came into being. So somebody sat there and said, oh, I'm going to create a table. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use wood. Okay, I'm going to need something to join the table, and so on. And then a table came into existence. Everything begins as a thought, and those ideas and that creativity filters down into your brain from your subconscious mind. Accessing your subconscious mind is your first step to freedom, because removing any type of conditioning and reconditioning your subconscious to a state of vibrating on a very high frequency will bring you into another level of being.